The two greatest skills of a salesperson is listening and asking questions. Just as a person has 2 ears and 1 mouth, you should listen twice as much as you speak. Let's first look at listening skills. Here's an objection. The customer says, "It's too complicated." The seller repeats, "It's too complicated?" as a question. This shows you're listening, that you care, with empathy, curiosity, that you want to help. Ask simple, open questions to dig deeper and summarize often. Nod your head. Carry on until you fully understand the situation. People love a good listener instead of someone who simply pushes their own agenda, and you may discover new information. Now it's time to answer. If you can do this in a way that sounds natural and accept that it won't work with every person in every situation, then you're on the right track. The technique we've just looked at will be enough for most situations. But how about a conversation that'll change the world? The EPIC model is a chess player's guide to running a discussion and a salesperson's guide to selling dreams. Question asking. Let's begin with questions that give you information. Explore questions. What's the situation? Who's involved? What's the scope? You'll find that simple open questions work best. Then move on to questions that uncover problems. What is the challenges you're facing? What are the biggest problems? How did that happen? Be sensitive with these questions. Look for the buyer's real motivation. And now comes the magic, the impact questions. They open up the problems and show us the full value of solving them. What's the impact on your business? What happens if you do nothing? How will your customers react? These are difficult questions to ask and difficult to answer. Both seller and buyer need to think about the answer. That's the value of the EPIC conversation. Try it for yourself. The next time you're in a customer conversation that's running nice and smooth, deliberately ask an impact question and notice what happens. Finally, we ask about capabilities. What do you think will solve the problem? What do you need to do? Try and get the customer to tell you about what things they think will solve the problem, because then it's their vision and their idea and not your solution and proposal. Lead with questions because people love their own ideas. That's the EPIC model. Save the EPIC model for the problems with big potential, expansion plans, a new business strategy, changing the product portfolio, delivery and logistics, large investments. As soon as you ask that first question, your journey has begun.